In today's feast of dedication of the Basilica of Lateran, we are reminded to see the value and importance of the church as a building, but not simply building, to see people with faith, the living stones to build our churches. So whenever we see the beautiful church, the beauty is not just for this outside decorations, but it's because there are people with faith. That's make the beauty of the church. In today's gospel, Jesus is doing something which shocked people. It's one of the few occasions which Jesus expressed his open anger by driving people out of the temple using a cord, kind of beating them, driving them out. Now, what happened really? Was it the first time people doing this in the temple? No. People have been going to Jerusalem for pilgrimage every year. And they've been doing the same thing year after year. Selling the animals, changing money was just every year business. I mean, the thing which was done every year. Now, what was wrong? What really angered Jesus? That time, people had to go to Jerusalem for pilgrimage. And as you know, that time there were no transport. People had to walk long distance for pilgrimage to offer their sacrifice and worship. So people who had to walk long way, the temple officials originally decided to sell animals at the temple area in order to help people. Instead of walking with animals for long distance, it was easy for them to buy animals near the temple and offer sacrifice, which was very good. With money changers, Palestine had so many states or places with different currencies. In order to buy anything for sacrifice, including animals, they had to change money. So money changers were important. It was important business to do at that time to help people. So originally, the intention was to help people who were going to offer sacrifice. But with time, the temple officials changed this, and it was business or money oriented. People rejected even those who brought their own animals because they wanted people to buy the animals which they brought to sell for profit. But sometimes the price of animal went very high because they wanted profit. The spirit was not really to help people, it was a pure business. For money changers also, the rate went very high. But another thing, the temple was built in partitions. The outer part was for Gentiles, and the Jews really used that outer part for business. It was noisy, not any environment for prayer. Even Gentiles who tried to pray, they couldn't pray properly because it was just chaos. Jesus was not happy. And because of these reasons, not respecting the place of prayer, not with money oriented, money profit maximization. So the intention for sacrifice was almost not there. It was purely business. That's why Jesus was angry and he drove them out of the temple. Today, when we read this, we may say, I'm going to church, I don't do any business. Probably it's true. We go to pray and we go home. But are we not doing business in our hearts? Don't we take things we have from home, from our working places? And as Mass continues or prayer service continues, do we not do some things in our mind and hearts? Don't we bring things like anger, unforgiveness, and uncharitable hearts? The spirit of revenge, gossip, everything we bring in our hearts when we go to pray. Are we not making the house of prayer like the place where it shouldn't be? For sure, if Jesus would be in today's church, He would drive us all out of the churches, because in our heart we bring a lot of things which shouldn't be brought in the church. So dear brothers and sisters, in today's feast of dedication of this church, let us remember that the church is the house of prayer. Let us respect it by making it clean physically, but also to clean our hearts, but also to respect that this is the house of prayer, but above all, to be good people from the heart, because we are the living stones. The beauty of the church is not simply the building, but people with good faith.